Remember when Marlon Brando said, I could have been a contender and on the waterfront? Well, all these men are contenders in the race for Best Actor. From a master at the peak of his powers to the brightest of stars, always in total command on screen and taken from us far too soon.
I ain't like you, color. I got talent. Me and this home, we's tight. If my daddy had a known I was gonna turn out like this, he would have named me Gabriel.
All I am saying is no one can write like that.
But I can write like that, Houseman. I have. The narrative is one big circle like a cinnamon roll. Not a straight line pointing to the nearest exit. You cannot capture a man's entire life in 2 hours. All you can hope is to leave the impression of one.
당신은 가서 그냥 하고 싶은 걸 해. 난 다 잃는 한이 있어도 여기서 내가 시작한 걸 끝내야겠어.
Look, I need more of a plan, Lou. I need more from you, Lou.
I can manage it very well on my own. I don't need any help from anyone. And I'm not going to leave my flat. Having said that, it's been a great pleasure. Au revoir, Tulu.
And we're back with Kelly Carter and Clayton Davis. Let's get right to it, Kelly. Chadwick Boseman, the indispensable actor, taken from us too soon, the final performance of a magnificent career. Will we hear his name spoken tonight?
I think tonight is Chadwick's night, and I think that obviously it's going to probably be one of the most emotionally driven moments of the evening. I think that, you know, not only was this an amazing performance, this is just the night to honor him and his body of work, too. But really, for this performance, it was so strong.
And we've seen powerful emotional moments come from these posthumous Oscars in the past. You might remember Heath Ledger playing the Joker in The Dark Knight and Peter Finch for Network. Clayton, please tell me you're not expecting a surprise in this category, are you?
I am predicting Chadwick Boseman, but over the past few days, I've been speaking with Academy voters, and I've heard maybe more than 24 times, Chadwick's going to win, but I'm voting for Anthony Hopkins. And I think we have to maybe prepare for Anthony Hopkins' upset. And listen, it's the performance of his career. And this is coming from the person who thinks that his Oscar win for Silence of the Lambs is one of the best of all time. It's everything that Anthony Hopkins has been great at. But I do think Chadwick might just smidge him out, but I think this is much closer than people maybe want to believe.
All right, now I'm all anxious, thanks to you. Now, if it's not going to be Chadwick Boseman tonight, who else might it be, Kelly?
I mean, I could see Gary Oldman because, let's face it, Hollywood loves movies like this. They love films about themselves, and this is the ultimate movie about that. But also Anthony Hopkins because, again, I think that this body of voters loves to honor body of work. And I think what better way to pay tribute to all the great work Anthony Hopkins has given us over the years than for him to win an Oscar tonight.
But deep down, what do you think's going to win?
Chadwick Boseman all the way.
All right, we will find out. Now, all those actors you just saw didn't just show up and become famous and great one day, unless they're Andra Day. They became great one job at a time. So it's likely that some of the best supporting actors could someday be in that Best Actor category. They paid their dues, and we've got the proof. Here's Janae with that story.
My name is Borat. I like you.
Sacha Baron Cohen may be best known for guerrilla comic characters like Borat.
Not American, no don't. Okay.
But his first acting Oscar nomination is for a serious turn as Abby Hoffman.
I'll tell you, Mr. Schultz, it's nothing compared to the contempt my government has for me.
The real-life Hoffman also used comedy as a form of protest. As a student at Cambridge, Baron Cohen was a member of the Footlights, the university's comedy troupe.
Welcome back to Pump Television.
His early jobs hosting TV shows aimed at young audiences.
What do we think about Sacha Baron Cohen?
That's not...
Hinted at some of the chaos his characters would later unleash on an unsuspecting public. Borat and Bruno got their start alongside another Baron Cohen creation, the talk show host and wannabe rapper Ali G.
Booyakasha. What the is that, man?
my mother.
Ali G became a British phenomenon, showing up in Madonna music videos.
Is it Madonna?
And interviewing the Beckhams for charity.
Beckham, we has all seen pictures of you wearing clothes that is well embarrassing and make you look like a laughing stock.
We know he can disappear into his characters, but did you forget that he can sing too?
Charge them for the lice, extra for the mice, 2% for looking in the mirror twice.
The king of the barbers, the barber of kings. Buongiorno, good day.
Sasha isn't nominated for his pipes tonight.
Just cry out, speak now.
But Leslie Odom Jr., also a double nominee, is up for Best Original Song and for his role as the legendary Sam Cooke in One Night in Miami. Before the multi-talented Odom shot to stardom and a Tony Award as Aaron Burr in Broadway's mega smash Hamilton.
But no one else is in the room where it happens.
He studied theater at Carnegie Mellon University. Here he is in the school's production of One Red Flower. After early brushes with other future A-listers like Kevin Hart in an ABC sitcom called The Big House. He put those musical chops to use on Smash, a TV show about the making of a Broadway show.
I'm high as Kilimanjaro. Yeah! And with you, Jack, I'm ready for flight.
During the pandemic, art imitated life as Leslie and his wife, actress Nicolette Robinson, filmed Love in the Time of Corona in their own home. And if she looks familiar, it's because she also played his wife in One Night in Miami. Now Oscar nominated, he no longer has to wait for it.
I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow.
Because tonight, he's definitely gonna be in the room where it happens.
It's a Lou.
Hi, I'm Lou.
I'm sorry, I read lips.
Paul Raci is enjoying a breakout year and his first Oscar nomination for Sound of Metal.
Because you're right, Ruben. The world does keep moving. It can be a damn cruel place.
And while he may seem like a new face, he's been a working actor for more than 30 years.
I'm starting to think I'm getting hustled.
Hey, we have a really important job for you.
We'll get to it first thing Monday. My son's got a broken arm thanks to Dumb and Dumber here.
His first movie credit is this single line.
Tony, phone call for you.
Appearing in 1987's Rent-A-Cop with Burt Reynolds and Liza Minnelli. As the hearing son of deaf parents, he's bridged deaf and hearing cultures as a sign language interpreter in guest spots on Baywatch.
They're learning how to modulate their voices.
And switched at birth. Raci got his start in theater and has worked with companies like Deaf West for years.
It's a real disgrace.
And by night, he's the frontman for Hands of Doom, an ASL Black Sabbath tribute band.
I'm not hiding, got no fear, got no stress.
Another musically inclined nominee is Lakeith Stanfield, who releases music under the stage name.
You have to explain this to us, and I have it right, T-Cal?
It's just essentially my name backwards. I just kind of flipped it because I feel like my music represents a side of me that is sort of opposite to the public persona.
And rap was part of several of his early films, including Straight Outta Compton.
Snoop D-O-double-G, cuz. Who you?
Stanfield was still in high school when he got his first acting job in a student film called Short Term 12. He played the same part when he became a feature film.
So put me in your book so you know what it's like to live a life not knowing what a normal life's like.
This time with future Oscar-winning stars Rami Malek and Brie Larson. Ava DuVernay cast him in Selma, and then came memorable turns in Atlanta. And alongside fellow nominee Daniel Kaluuya in Get Out.
Get out!
And he's barely stopped working, holding his own in ensemble films like Knives Out and Uncut Gems, and proving he can also play the romantic lead in Someone Great and The Photograph.
I kept running back in my mind how you might respond to me asking you for a drink.
So that was you asking me?
In my mind, it wasn't that forward. You know what I mean? It was more smoother than that.
Stanfield's Judas and the Black Messiah co-star Daniel Kaluuya bulked up to play Chairman Fred Hampton. And it's not the first time he transformed for a role. He once lost 42 pounds while training to play a boxer in a play called Sucker Punch. And he threw some brutal-looking punches in Kick-Ass 2.
Hey, what are you doing?
How do you feel now?
Before his breakout role in Get Out. Kaluuya first appeared on screen in a BBC TV movie called Shoot the Messenger, starring fellow Brit David Oyelowo.
Detention. So I didn't even do anything.
He was still a teenager when he got a job first as a writer and then part of the cast on the teen drama Skins with co-stars like Dev Patel and Nicholas Hoult.
I don't know who she is either. Driving Miss Daisy, Best Picture Oscar 1990. And this is my man, who is Morgan Freeman.
Kaluuya certainly knows more about movies now than his character did back then. From Black Mirror to Black Panther. And now his award-winning portrayal of a real-life Black Panther leader.
I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.